All right, here is help for this problem 483 in homework 423. And it is trying to find that missing side of a right triangle, just knowing that angle and one other side. So I'm going to try to draw it out the best I can. The diagram might be a little bit off, but I know that there is a 120-foot tower. We need a 50-foot clearance even over that. And so I saw this in one of the drawings that you have your tower. Maybe your tower ends there, but we need that 50 feet of clearance, and so really that is 170 feet needed. Right? So we got to get to a height of 170 feet. Our plane is taking off and traveling at an 11-degree angle. And so it's kind of a small angle there. Something maybe like this. And we're trying to figure out how much distance does it need to get to that 170 feet. So again, this is the 11 degrees. We're looking for how many feet do we need, like y or x. I really should call it x because we're traveling left to right. Okay. Now, the purpose of these, the way that we go about solving these, is we do our slope ratio, and this works for any problem like this. We do our slope ratio. It's SR I'm trying to write there. Let's try it again. We do our slope ratio, and we set it equal to the rise over the run of the triangle. Now, we did this in chapter 4, beginning of chapter 4, and there was some good slope ratios we know, but slope ratios generally are not nice. And so the way that we go about this, so we can replace SR with our slope ratio, is we do the tangent, and that tangent is on our calculator, and I can show you that. The tangent of our angle, so the tangent of 11 over 1 can always be supplemented for our slope ratio. So the tangent of your angle over 1 can be used as your slope ratio. And then we have rise over run. The rise is always across from your angle. So in this case, that's 170. And your run is always between your angle and your 90. And so we have x in that case. Well, 1 times 170, that's 170. Tangent of 11 times x, well, that's tangent of 11 times x. Now, to get rid of the tangent of 11, I need to divide both sides by it. So x equals 170 divided by the tangent of 11, and I can do that on my calculator. So if I go into my calculator, and this is a scientific one, but you can do it on your phone. It might be a little bit different, but I'm going to do, again, 170 divided by the tangent of 11. And I got 874.57. So I know 874.57 feet, I believe, is what we need as my x value there. Sorry that that's sloppy. I stink at writing on Cami. Okay, now they're talking about if we know x equals 874.57, geez, dyslexia, just kidding. Then I can find this other missing side, and that's what they're asking for me in part B. I'm rereading this question again. So I drew and labeled the diagram here, and then what I found, that 874.57, that is actually for the part B. So I apologize, I thought that was asking something else. But that would be then your work for 4-83. Okay. If you ever run into another problem like this and you want again to be a further explanation, just let me know.